So, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem B'Kakodash. We see double on apostle and elders agreements and well teachers of apostles in the truth, and we see salutations solely accuracy pushing wooden on truth and sincerity, day in and day out, and constantly in season or season. We see shalom. And once again, going into a video, and that's basically touch upon this article that I see right now. Hey, one thing about Israelite women is that they just come on the internet and do the most of that shit, talk the whole set, talk the most set of shit, and this is the example of it. You understand? This is a perfect example of it. This thing with the come on the internet, they have been seeing other women talking these kind of things. They might be on the TikTok, they might be on the YouTube, they might be wherever it is, podcast, they might be on the Spotify, whatever it is, they just be listening to other women talk and talk a whole set of madness. You understand? So and they now adopt that and take it in as their own and start to do the same thing when really and truly that's for example, right? That's what just want. Right? And listen to the statement that she made here. It said many women, so this is the article, right? They say many women are now choosing to remain single rather than coexist in a relationship that has ups and downs but may also not last longer than a red house fire, to coin a phrase, right? Now again, this matter of fact, let me go to the article itself, right? No, I wanted to show the picture of the woman. Just watch the woman that's saying it, right? So let me read some of the stuff she's saying. It said many women are now choosing to remain single rather than coexist in a relationship that has ups and downs, but may also not last longer than a red house fire, to coin a phrase. Many independent women prefer to have visiting relationships, but of those of us who don't, where are the men we should meet and marry? Single women face many challenges, one being the age-old question: when are you getting married? Marry who? Now listen to what she said. It said many independent women prefer to have visiting relationships. Now this is a visiting relationship as well. Being a whore, being what, adulterer, selling anybody, what it is, and that is usually what it is. They just want 3 to 4 and 6 man. And a son, it have a saying in the world: a woman does want a man for she hair, she nails, a driver, food, and then she normal man. You understand? And one of the next statements is saying many independent women, and that's something that's killing these women. You understand? And usually, after a period of time, they get to realize that they need a man. All this independent stuff, they realize it, and especially times that we're coming into, they would run to a righteous man. You understand? All that independent woman stuff is going to be thrown out the window. That is why someone recently said that statement, it only works online. You understand? In reality, it's not even so, right? Now she stated that many independent women prefer to visit a relationship, and that is visiting relationship as well. A man coming and going, so that is just basically you running out your body, and you being whether you pay to be an escort, a whore, you understand, a prostitute, whatever it was not paid. In this modern society, a prostitute, now they have good terms to call a woman. Now there are certain ways to say certain things so it won't seem as bad. You understand? So they wouldn't call a woman a prostitute or escort or something else anymore. They have new terms for it, and it may seem like better terms. You understand? Say a visiting relationship. Some will say what? A woman about her money. Many ways, many stuff that's paid, right? Now, let's read a scripture here. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 25. Let me jump down to verse let me start from verse listen. Let me jump to the scripture. Alright, let me start from verse 13. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 25, verse 13. It says, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Right? And let's just imagine that someone asking, give me any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Because what it is, she calling her visiting relationships. Now you understand here what she said? Visiting relationships. She didn't say relationship. She said visiting relationships. And that's the thing. What they want to do is just be hoes. You understand? It's no other way to put it, to get around it. You know, talking about being single. And this is what you woman, matter of fact, you're supposed to remain single. You understand? You ain't no good looker. You ain't even a good woman. It's not a good woman overall. You understand? Matter of fact, just to say, he didn't even have an option to be with somebody. I mean, that's some men outside there. I was saying, you know, every cake have its eater. You know, every bread have its butter, right? But nonetheless, it say, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. You understand? Talking about being independent, talking about visiting relationships. You understand? And that's the thing majority of these women know. She old, but she in cold. You understand? That's a say with the Sunni island here, she must be old, but she in cold. They just want to run out the body. You know? They just want to run out the body. You know, they will open the hole. Right? Just making those statements, making those kind of statements like visiting relationships and so forth, that is wickedness. So just imagine the scripture. Just imagine a man asking, he say, but it say give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. So why does someone will be asking for, give me any wickedness, but do not give me the wickedness of a woman. So let me continue into the article here. It said there is often constant scrutiny and judgment from family and friends, sometimes even strangers, as a single woman. I know how emotionally distressed it is to be subjected to questioning and or criticism regarding our marital status. Ever listening? Because that's just basically it. That's basically it, right? It said ever listen to how some married women talk about their marriages, their husbands, who frequently they describe as big babies. They are obligated to feed and pick up after, because that is all your job. So where you a man do work, come home, and your big ass ain't doing nothing. You understand? But you see, modern society had these women activating so, and soon eventually they're gonna be brought down to a lower state. To the fact where all this talk, in time to come, they will want to pick up and clean after a man. They will want to feed a man. You understand? Some of these old women, these because she old. She even supposed to be speaking so, matter of fact. But now the internet have them outside here feeling their opinions matter. And what she's saying is right. And that is straight out wickedness. Straight out wickedness. You understand? Right? So she talk about what? It's ever listen to how some married women talk about their marriages, their husbands, who frequently they describe as big babies. They are obligated to feed and pick up after. They only work. They only work. Go and look up what the word woman means, and you will see, go back to the word being a servant. It say, I have married friends who profess to be happy and share happy pics, but when you listen to them talk, they're exhausted from caring for men who don't help around the house, don't join them in prayer, don't show a united front for the sake of the children, and don't consider the needs. You understand? And again, the Lord mentioned what the worker woman's supposed to be doing. Right? It say, I have no desire to walk around behind any grown man cleaning up after him. I have no desire to come home from an exhausting day and be expected to start dinner from scratch, even though my husband partner got home before I did and planted himself in front of the television, phone in hand. I don't want to ask anyone to help me prepare a meal they have to partake in. I expected they would know what so she just basically, she living in the islands here, but she just basically speaking like how those Israelite women in America doesn't want to be speaking. You understand? And they realize that those same women that she's trying to follow came out and say, hey, yo, you need a man. We need it. We lonely. You understand? We need somebody here. And now that they run out the body and so forth, nobody in want them no more. Right? So let me jump down a little bit here. The same book of Ecclesiastes chapter 25. Let me read verse 16. It says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. So eventually, a man didn't want to dwell with all here. It says, I had rather dwell with a lion and dragon. You know, they say dwell with a lion and a dragon. Those things are dangerous. But the scripture is stating what? I had rather dwell with a lion and dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. And these kind of things are wicked woman. That you think it's not that you all want to remain single. It's just that some man don't want all that at all. They just want the box. Because these men, again, you feel a man want to dwell with a woman like you all? Nah, you stay far away. Use all for what all you could get, and just, if nobody want to dwell with a wicked woman. It's scripture say, well, I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon. That shit could kill you, a lion could mash you up at any moment. Right? Than to keep house with a wicked woman. There's wickedness. Talking about when you come home and I should have no desire to walk around behind any grown man cleaning. That is a job. Matter of fact, that is what you have to do. But you see the standards and she mentioned independent and this is what the internet have been teaching these women this, and do even understand where that come back from, where that go back to. They follow when this woman, what they call her, Gloria Esteem or Esteem, whatever it is she name is, right? And she was an FBI agent set up to cause those kind of problems in your household. Right? It's so she continues, say, I don't want to ask anyone to help me prepare a meal they have to partake in. I expected they would know what is expected. I used to believe that romantic relationship was essential for happiness and well-being, but that was then. Now, not so much. After the experiences I have had, it seemed safer, certainly a more sane choice, not to focus entirely on meeting Prince Charming and being swept off my feet. Prince Charming, as we know him, it's a fairy tale figure who comes to the rescue of a damsel in distress and must engage in a quest to liberate her from an evil spell. Now, I'm no damsel, but I'm quite willing to argue and prove that my bills are holding me captive and need some serious liberation. See, she's just basically speaking like these whores outside here. You understand? I'm going to go down again. It says verse 17, it says the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Hey, this shit. Hey, watch me. That's the reason why you gotta stay away from these type of women, because all they bring is wickedness. That's all they bring. That's wickedness. Right? That's all they bring. That's wickedness and abominable shit. Right? It say the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. It say her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he hear it shall sigh bitterly. Hey, yo, hey, scriptures be as real as it could be. You understand? And that's the next thing too. The woman that we really supposed to be hacking into is wisdom. This word. It say verse 18. It say her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. So you say all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. So what I'm telling you, these women outside here will be wicked. These kind of statements, these kind of things she's trying to make here, that wickedness. You understand? But as it say, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. It say, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. what beauty does this woman have? She not nice, right? She old, right? And she talking like this. Who would desire to be with this woman? You understand? She would just be like men that's coming there for the box. It say a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. A wicked woman abated a courage maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. And that is these women. When we talk about independence and thing and liberation and all this sort of bullshit, soon to come when shit sort of pop off, right? All they go want to run to a man, all they go want protection, all they go run to him. You understand? All they go want help. You know? No, they want to wash things. Especially, don't talk. Hey. Hey. These women that's getting, they see the internet. It's this. That is why the Lord said He deprived them of what? Of wisdom. They don't have knowledge because they're so easily to be led astray. They're so easily because they're stupid. You understand? There's no other way to pay that wrong. They're stupid because they go and come on the internet. They hear one woman talk it and they run with it. They're easily to be deceived. Right? It say of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. It say give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to God abroad. That's the thing. Some of these men, and that's why it's continuing to say some of these men, they become weak, emotional. You understand? That these women doing them all kind of stuff. And how these women, and when these women bounce up a real man, they know what to do. It say give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to God abroad. They ain't giving these women no, giving these hoes, because that is what it is, hoes. You understand? Sluts, they have many names for them. You click the profile, you see now OnlyFans page. Hoes. Prostitutes. It are these symptoms that they're making these women feel there is something when there is not. They say neither a wicked woman liberty to God abroad. They say if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Just let her go. You understand? But these women, hey, shit. These women don't want to shock about she's single. Hey. You ain't want to dwell with these wicked women. You ain't want to be in a house with these kind of women at all, because all they're going to bring is trouble. All they're going to do is they will send you mad. You understand? But at the end of the day, she ain't no choice. Watch this woman talking this kind of craziness. I tell you, this internet really had these people going crazy, man. You understand? Hey, but again, it's better to dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. You ain't want to be with these women. That is why I continue to say, stay away from these hoes. Hey, stay away from these women, man. So with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Meoshai, Ba'ashem Makakodash. We sit down with the double on the apostles and elders agreements and we will teach the apostles in the truth. And we see salutations solely Akemot to the pushing the word and the truth and sincerity, the in and the out and the conciliation season and season. We say, Shalom.